Okay, so yesterday in the stream also, such a productive day yesterday. I got my passport. Sorry, I lost my passport. I forgot to even mention that. So I lost my passport a while ago, and I'm going to Japan in 2 months, right? So I was like, oh my God, I need to find my passport. I need to replace my passport. So I'm replacing my passport, right? And the guy at the passport place, was that yesterday? He was not happy with me and Emily. We were yip-yapping. He goes, can you keep it down? I was like, I'm so sorry. So then we were like, anyway, so what I was thinking. And then he goes, I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So I was like, never mind. We weren't even talking that loud, and all he was doing was copying, like he was copying my address from my license plate to a form, you know, like it doesn't really take like focus, no offense, but like, you know, it's like he's copying my address, like it's like, you know, just looking. So I was just like, you know, he doesn't need to focus that hard, but I understand, I guess. We weren't even being that loud, but he didn't like us. He was not happy with us. But she was like, yeah, sometimes hit or miss with passport. The people at the UPS office, sometimes they're like really great. And they're like, but this guy was like, your ID is not printed on a purely white paper. And I was like, what? And he's like, also your birth certificate, you zoomed it in a little too much on the copy. And I was like, okay. So what do I have to do? And he's like, well, I have to make copies, but you're going to have to pay. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, I have to make copies. And then he goes, or the address on my check didn't match the address on something else. So he's like, well, I can't accept your check. And I was like, does that mean I have to go home? And every time he would say, I'd be like, oh my gosh, please, my heart would drop. And then he would send me to the other lady, and then the other lady was scanned. I had to pay over there. Anyways, I got my passport done, so that's productive.